teach you guys how to make a quick snack, a very quick snacks, guys. This snack is one snack that I've never seen anyone that hates eating the snack. People buy it from the mall and stuffs like that. But guys, today I'm just going to teach you how to, you know, make this snack from the comfort of your home in your kitchen, guys. So today we are going to be making I don't want to call this a Nigerian snack because it's so versatile. It's so versatile. So it's not just a Nigerian snack, but I've seen potato chips. That's what we are making today. So it's not a Nigerian snack. Is a very versatile snack, and I've seen so many people crave it. So many people love it. There is this crunch that comes with eating potato chips, and today I'm going to teach you guys how I make my potato chips. Okay, so if you're here, can you wave, can you say hi, drop a comment so that I can give you a shout out. Guys, this is Sunday, and I just want to wish you a happy Sunday. Hope you went to church. Hope you praised God. How was your day, or how has your day been? So I just wanted to, snack, and I was about to make this snack, and I said, wow, why not just carry my people along? So I just tuned into my life. Ijeoma David, hi Ijeoma, thank you for joining. So Ijeoma, we are making potato chips, okay? Happy Sunday to you, Chef Anna. Thank you so much, Ijeoma. So, Ijeoma, if you have potatoes lying around your house right now, probably you can just rush into your kitchen and let's make this together. But if you don't, just stick with me and learn how to make it at the meantime. And then subsequently, you can just, recreate this recipe. It's so good. Actually, if you are also looking for a side hustle, a business you can also start, potato chips can be that business. Although potatoes are seasonal, sometimes it's expensive and sometimes it's just everywhere. Okay, so it can affect the business. Sometimes it can make the price go high, and sometimes everything normalizes. So without wasting much time, all right, I will. I love your videos a lot. Oh, thank you so much, Ijoma. This means a lot to me. Guys, shout out to Ijoma. Shout out. So, Ijoma, today the shout out is for you. And for joining from the beginning, Ijoma has the shout outs for today. Okay. So, okay. Guys, what you need to get is just your potatoes, and then the first thing to do is to peel your potatoes. Okay, maybe I should just run you down the ingredients or the list we have today. So the basic one is your potato. Your potato is your star ingredient of the day. Okay, and then you have your salt, and here I have grinded chili pepper. So this pepper is not really hot, but it's just perfect. Okay, and then I have my oil here. I'm using a blend of olive oil and rapeseed oil, but you can use vegetable oil or any other oil of your choice. Okay, so ordinarily, if you don't like spicy potato chips, you can skip the chili pepper. But if you like it, then you can always put this. So I'm just going to be making 2 batches. Okay, so you can see this is just a small quantity, just to tell you that I was craving this. But instead of making it alone, I said, okay, let me carry my babies along. Let me carry everyone along. So, guys, potato chips for the win. So, this is a very quick snack to make, and very simple, and it doesn't require a lot of ingredients. How many ingredients did I list here? I said from the chili pepper, we just have potatoes, salt, and oil. Basically three. Okay, basically three. And then The only equipment that you need to make your potato chips are your knife and this simple tool. You will see me using this tool a lot in this channel. You can see the tool self don't swear for me. You can see how it's looking to show you how often I use it. The color change as a result of turmeric. I use turmeric a lot, so that's why the color change. And so this is the tool, and we're going to be using this side. So let's not move ahead of ourselves. So for now, I'm just going to slice up the potatoes just like this. Potatoes are so hard to cut. I don't know about that. They are hard, yes, but you can't just say they are hard to cut now. Don't you? It's just yes, they are hard, but they are not too hard for me. Okay, so you will see it is not too hard. It's not as hard as you think. Probably because I've done this a lot. Like I used to do a lot of potato business in time past too. But because of the seasonality of potatoes, I just had to stop, but I still make a lot of it. So I'm just going to add water to this. You know that potatoes can be very funny. If you just leave it to itself, the color will start changing. Yeah, I'm so used to it, maybe. Yes, sincerely, I'm so used to it. But I kind of agree with you. They are hard to cut, actually, at least compared with yam. Potatoes are actually very hard to cut. But I'm used to it. Actually, Ijoma, do you know, fun fact, everyone, my mom actually taught me how to make potatoes. She did the business of potato chips. Actually, will I say she passed it down to me. So while making your potato chips, you want to get water ready so that once you peel, you soak. Okay. Once you peel, you soak, and this is just to avoid the discoloration. Okay. So you know that once you peel potatoes and leave it, it will discolor, it will start to turn black or something like that. Okay, so you don't want that discoloration, so you want to get water handy. Okay, so that once you peel, you just soak it inside the water. Okay, and then if you're going into the business of potato chips, please try as much as possible to buy big potatoes. Okay, they are more expensive, but they yield more. Okay, they yield more for you for your chips business. Okay, and one thing I like potato chips is that once you store it right, it would never ever go bad. Like it can stay as long as possible. It can stay for as long as possible, so long. Ha, sincerely, I did potato chips business, so and my mom did it too. Actually, I saw the money she was making. I had to quickly start my own, branded it, and then started the business. But along the line, I had to stop. Okay, because of the seasonality of potatoes. So right now, I just make it for myself and my family. Yes, it gets dirty easily. Yes, Ijoma, yes, it does. So just to be on the safer side, you just have to get water and keep your water handling. Please let us know how it can be stored for a while without spoiling. Okay, the best way to spoil your to store, rather, the best way to store your potatoes without spoiling is to store it in an airtight container. Okay, so the only thing that can make your potatoes to go bad is when air enters it and it gets soft. Potato chips are known to be very crunchy. So if anyone eats a potato chips that is not crunchy, it's not going to be palatable. Okay, the crunch is what we want. Okay, so that is how to store your potatoes without spoiling. So store it in an airtight container. Okay, so that air will not enter. That is how to store it. So I'm just going to dispose of this. Meanwhile, this is what we'll be working with. Okay, so for those that are looking forward to use this as a business recipe, always get the big potatoes because they yield more than the small ones. Okay, they yield more. And let your packaging be as airtight as possible because everyone loves crunchy potatoes. Okay, everyone loves crunchy potatoes, so you want to keep it crunchy. Okay, you want to keep it crunchy. So I enjoyed doing potato business when I did it. So very, very economical because there is nothing much. Once you get your potatoes, the only thing you need is salt. Then if you are doing the spicy one, because I did two types, so I labeled it, the spicy ones and then the normal ones. Actually, it was even my client that requested for the spicy ones. Then I started making it too. Okay, what if you buy in bulk, like unprocessed potatoes? Okay, that way you're saying that probably there might be small and there might be big, right? Okay, the thing is that if you're buying in bulk, that is, if you are buying a bag of potatoes, you can actually request for the one that has bigger ones inside. Okay, so there are bags of small ones, there are bags of big ones. At least the bags of big ones, you will see just a little small ones inside. Okay, unlike the bags of small ones. So you can see, because I soaked this potato in the water, you can see that it's very white, it's not discolored. You can see it's not discolored at all. So now it's time for slicing. Okay, so also if you're looking forward to using this for business, your potatoes for business, you should learn how to slice well. Okay, so I see some people's potatoes and they are slicing it. Let me show you practically. So instead of slicing this way, although it all depends on the size and shape you want, but this is just like a hack. Okay, this is a hack. So instead of slicing your potatoes to be small, like this, slice it to be big. So go for bigger slices and I will tell you why. So you can see how long and big my slices are. So what happens is that people appreciate these bigger slices because it's actually um it takes up space. Okay, so supposing you're going to pack this in a nylon bag or even in a plate or like a container, you will find out that this size will take up much more quantity, whereas this one will take up little quantity but more space. So this one will just just fill up everywhere. Okay, so try as much as possible to slice your potatoes in a bigger, you know make it bigger and taller so people appreciate these bigger ones. And these smaller ones actually makes them feel as if it has broken, like it's just pieces that you packed for them. But these bigger ones will make them know that you know they bought an intentionally sliced chips. So this one will make them feel that it has broken, this type has broken, and then it's just this shaft that you have left. So get that tips and bear it in mind if you're doing this for business. So IJ, you can see that this is not as difficult as you think. It's not so hard. So if I want to go very fast, so you can see it's because I'm teaching, that's why I had to decrease my pace. So you can see. And then another thing to note for potato chips is that the thinner the crunchier. Okay, so you don't want to slice with knife. That's why we don't even advise slicing with knife. This one helps you to maintain that thin slice. Okay, it helps you to maintain a very thin slice. So for real, it's not as hard as you think. If I position myself now and say, let me just slice up this thing, you will see how fast I am. I'm so fast with this. Okay, I'm very, very fast with this. I did this a lot for my mom before I started my own business. I was an expert in slicing, although I had to cut myself so many times before I actually learned how to do it very well. So you can see this is just one. Oh, this is just one, and the smaller one. I've not yet cut the bigger one. So this is just one of the potatoes. So another thing is just to know when to stop. Okay. So if you're a learner, you should not actually focus on getting to the last bit. Okay. So if it's like this, you can actually stop. It's better you stop and save yourself some cuts rather than try to get everything and end up cutting yourself. So this is just for one potato. It's just for one potato. So guys, actually, I haven't tried air frying my potato chips. But today I'm thinking of actually air frying some of this, and let's see how it goes. And if it turns out well, I'll stop deep frying my potato chips, because sincerely I really don't like deep frying stuffs, because the healthier way is the air fryer way. Okay, the healthier way is the air fryer way. So I'm just looking for the best place to, position. So once I get my position, I am very fast with doing this. So if you have any questions, you can put it in comment section. And if you're just coming, we are making potato chips. And if you're a lover of potato chips, you are just at the right place. Meanwhile, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, do that immediately so that you will be the first to get notified whenever we come live. So you can see how flexible this is. You can see. And you can see how big they are. Okay, so it gives you that feeling of eating potato chips. And when I used to do this for my mom, we used to like compete on who makes the longest chips. It used to be like a competition, who makes the longest chips. Because this was, that moment when, I don't know if everyone watching me are Nigerians, but let's say there are different prices that you tie your potato chips. These sizes are going to be for the these sizes will be for the 500 naira own, but these sizes will not be for the 200 naira own. So you can see that this sizes, there's already preference to the bigger size than the smaller size. So when I used to make this for my mom, we all used to try as much as possible to have the bigger size. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can drop it on the comment section and I will reply you. Okay, today is all about potato chips, and Ijoma has the shout out for the day. Thank you so, 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 so much. She started with us and she's been engaging. So if there are any further questions that you would want to ask, do well to drop it in the comment section. So you can see, guys, all this just from two potatoes. Like at this point now, I don't even know how I'm going to finish all this. So I'm just going to store them there. Actually, I wanted to make it for immediate consumption, but they are now bigger than I thought. So it's quite big. It's quite big. Okay, so potato chips, and it requires just a little thing to be sweet though. Once you just add your salt, these are sweet potatoes already. So I don't know if I mentioned from the beginning, these are actually sweet potatoes. Okay, these are actually sweet potatoes. So once your potato is remaining small, please be watchful, so that you don't injure yourself. So you can see that my pace has reduced, so that you don't injure yourself. And if you're a beginner, you might not even get to this point. Okay, once it's just remaining small, just toss it away. And not by tossing it away, I don't mean discard it. You will still fry it and eat it. It's still potato. Okay, so I'm just going to discard the water I used to wash the potatoes, and then I'm getting this bowl back. So guys, this is Everything we made from just two potatoes. Just two, oh, just two potatoes. So potato chips business can be very, very lucrative, okay? But the only thing is just that potatoes come in and out of season. So, like I told you from the beginning, we are going to be making the spicy potato chips and then the normal regular one. So I'm just going to divide this into two. Okay, I'm going to divide this into two. And I also told you that I'm looking at trying out a fried potato chips for the first time. Okay, so this would be the spicy, this would be the regular. So what you just need to do at this point, okay, before I start spicing it up, let's get the oil ready, okay? Because you need your oil to be hot. So I'm just going to turn on my heat. Okay, that's what I'm doing behind. So I'm just going to show you. Okay, here we are. So this is it. So use any oil of your choice. And potato chips requires deep frying, so you need a lot. Okay, you need a lot of oil. So aside this, I'm also going to be air frying some, and this is going to be my first trial. So let's just allow the oil to get hot. Meanwhile, let's continue what we are doing here. Okay, yeah. So this is going to be for the normal one, and this is going to be for the spicy one. So for the normal one, all you just need is your salt. Okay, all you need is just salt. Why for the spicy one, you need your salt and your chili pepper. Okay, so season to your taste bud. I'm not going to say add 1 spoon, add 2 spoons. I don't even know the quantity that you will do. Okay, so this is for the normal one, the normal potato chips. All you are just going to do is to add salt. So if you have any question, please ask. So I just added my salt and I'm just mixing this in. Do well to drop us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. Okay, subscribe to this channel. Okay, so for the spicy one, I've added the salt. And I'm just going to turn this. Mix, 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 mix. Guys, I don't even know why I've not taught you guys how to make potato chips in this channel. I'm sorry it had to take this long, and I've been enjoying this goodness alone. So sorry it took this long. Onyebuchi, hello there. Hello, Onyebuchi. Thank you for joining. We are making potato chips in two ways. We are making the normal and the spicy potato chips. So for the spicy one, I'm going to be adding some chili pepper. So you don't want to do too much. It's just to add an extra heat, okay? So it's just to add an extra heat. So I'm not going to use my hands. So if you're thinking I was going to use my hands for this, you are wrong. Although the pepper is not too hot, but I rather do it this way, okay? I rather do it this way. So what happens is that this one, yes, we are making potato chips. Joined in late, what are we making? We are making potato chips. So Ijoma has already answered you. We are making potato chips. Sorry for the noise, it's coming from the oil and heat. There is a little water in there, and I didn't notice it on time before adding the oil. So you can see, this is what the spicy potato chips looks like, and this is what the normal one looks like. So in here we just have our potatoes, and then we have salt. While here we have salt, we have we have salt, we have chili pepper, grounded chili pepper, and that is what we have here. So you can see how simple it is to make potato chips at home. It's not rocket science, oh. It's not rocket science at all. So the next thing we're going to do now is to fry. Okay. Okay, so like I said, I'm looking at trying the air fried potato chips for the first time. So while the oil is getting hot, let me just line up. This is my air fryer compartment. Okay, so this is my air fryer compartment. If you have been a member of this channel, you will know that I'm not really a fan of deep frying, except recipe calls for it, and I cannot improvise. Okay, so this is the first time I'm actually going to be air frying my potato chips. So if it comes out well, for my personal use, I think I'm not going to be, deep frying my potato chips anymore. Okay, so I'm just trying this air fryer method for the first time, and let's see how it goes. So this is the spicy one that I started with. So this is the spicy potato chips. I just lined it in my air fryer compartment, and then this is my air fryer right here. I'm just going to put that in on the air fryer. Um, let's start with 180 degrees for 10 minutes. I've not done this before, okay? So I'm just trying this out. So let's see how it goes. So the oil is ready now. So you can see the oil is ready. So we are going to be we are going to start right away. Where is this spoon? I'm looking for my frying spoon. Since I can't find it, let me just proceed. So if you're making so because I'm making the normal one and the spicy one, I'm just going to start with the normal one, because if I start with the spicy one, it will compromise the taste of this one, because pepper will enter the oil, so you don't want that. So someone is asking, okay, Jom, I hope to learn so much from you. Can't wait to make my Greek yogurt tomorrow. Wow, please make it, and you can send a sample to me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is in the description box of the last video I posted. So another thing you need to note while making your potato chips is that you should avoid clusters, okay? Avoid clusters. So don't cluster your potato chips so much. Give it space. Let it breathe, guys. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. So avoid clusters. Avoid clusters as much as possible. Okay. Whew. Guys, I can't wait to eat this. It reminds me so much of growing up. My mom made this a lot. My mom made this a lot. So, Onyebuchi, please do that yogurt as soon as possible. Me sef, I can't wait to see the outcome of your yogurt. I really, really, really can't wait. I can't wait to see. And a lot of people has been sending me their yogurt outcomes, guys. I feel so honored. I feel so honored. From this my small kitchen, I've been able to, help a lot of people to start their yogurt. And if you're yet to, this is a sign that you should start already. Nothing is holding you bound, okay? Conquer your fears and start. Making yogurt is not rocket science. So while you are air fryer don't enter my mouth. While you are deep frying this or frying this, just keep this by the side, okay? Keep it by the side. Okay. So another thing you have to note is that potato chips actually needs high heat, okay? because if you leave it on low heat, it will just start soaking oil. And also, it's not something that you just put and go away. Okay, you have to stay around and keep turning it. Okay. Guys, I remember when you used to make it for my mom. I wish I had a video. It was fun, no? It was like a family business. So guys, shout out to my mom. Can you help me thank her in the comment section, because she owns this recipe. If she hadn't taught me, we won't be here today teaching you, or I won't be here today teaching you. So this recipe is tested and trusted. She did this business for years before she retired. Thank you so much, Onyebuchi. She said, I am selfless. Keep it up. Oh, oh wow. This one don't hit me for my heart. Oh, this one got to me. It got to me, guys. I feel like crying. I'm crying. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm honored. Thank you so, so much for your heartfelt comments. Okay. Ijoma, thank you. As mom, God bless you, ma. Mommy, see your pikin, oh, she don't dey impact people and they are saying thank you. So thank you so much, guys. Mommy will hear. As a matter of fact, I'm going to screenshot this and I'm going to send it to her. So, mommy, the business that you did years ago and taught me, today I'm here sharing the recipe with everyone and they are happy and they are saying thank you. So thank you, mommy. I love you. They love you. Everyone here, they are saying thank you. So like I said, potato chips are not, what you just leave and go away. Please stay and keep turning. Ooh, guys, so you have to stay and keep turning, okay? So for the one in the air fryer, I also have in mind to, like, do air fry it the way I used to air fry my normal fries. Air fry it on one side, then flip to the other side. So I actually put it, I don't want to go away from here. Okay, so I'll have to bring that one over here. I actually put it for 10 minutes, so this is 5 minutes later. So I just noticed that it's already browning here, so I just want to turn it and allow it to air fry for another 5 minutes. So you can see this is not taking so long at all. So far you don't crowd it though. If you crowd it, anything you see take. So I'm just going to pop it into the air fryer and then it will. Woo, you can see why I said I don't want to leave here. This one is already trying to get burnt. So once you notice it's now getting brown like this, it's done. It's done. So you can see potato chips is very, very easy to make. Save some money today. Stop buying from the mall. I'm not saying stop patronizing your favorite brand though. All I'm just saying is that you can make it for yourself, by yourself, with yourself, and for yourself. Okay? So you can see I'm putting in another batch. Okay, it will be more crunchy in the air fryer. It's already looking good. Sincerely, I think so. I think so. I really anticipate the air fried one because all my life I've been eating the deep fried ones. So I really, 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 really anticipate the air fried one. And like I told you guys, once it's a success, I'm going to stop deep frying because personally I'm not even a fan of deep frying. Okay. So like I said, do not overcrowd. So this is it. The normal one is finished. Okay. So you can see this is the first batch And because I looked away for a moment, you can see some of them almost wanted to disgrace me. But thank God for the God I serve. I serve a living God. So actually, this is how I like it to be. I don't like it to get so brown. Okay, so it looks aesthetically pleasing this way, but make sure if you were not turning it and just come out and bring it out this way, it will not be crunchy. So you have to continue turning it. And another thing is that when it gets cold, it will now become so crunchy. So guys, I don't know if you can hear that, but the crunch here, very, very crunchy. So let's just focus on what we have on heat. So if you have any questions about potato chips or probably plantain chips, you can ask me. Maybe next time we'll just make plantain chips. And fun fact, for plantain chips, I love semi-ripe. I don't really like unripe plantain chips. It's just there. The taste is just there. But you see semi-ripe. Ooh, the sweetness is on another realm. So I often like semi-ripe. Anytime I just see semi-ripe plantain like this, I'm thinking plantain chips. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. So guys, I anticipate your questions, so ask your questions. If you're just coming now, we are making potato chips, potato. We make, so my mom earned the living out of this. Guys, my knowledge is a compendium of so many people. So many people. So my knowledge is not just from one person. I learned from so many people. I learned from so many people. And my mom is the basis of my cooking knowledge because everything I learned, the basis of everything I learned, it started from her. She also baked. She was the first person the first ever cake recipe I used is from my mom. So, mommy, thank you for the basic knowledge. And then I had to, advance because, you can't be using 1990 something recipe in 2025. So I had to upgrade and upgrade and upgrade, and here we are. Just like if you followed for the potted beans recipe that we did yesterday, you know that that recipe is not originally mine. My husband actually made it. I loved it, and then asked him to teach me. He literally taught me the way I'm teaching you guys, and then I said, "Wow, I can't enjoy this alone. This is goodness. This is goodness. Everyone here has to enjoy it." So I had to bring it to you guys, and we made it yesterday. That beans was so nice, guys. It was so nice. So this one, I've left it for a while to drain all. So I'm just going to get a flat tray and pour it so that it can further cool. Guys, this is so crunchy. So crunchy. So you can see I don't even want to get my eyes off this place for 1 minute. Anything I'm doing aside from this, I have to be very fast and come back. Okay, so if you are here to say thank you to my mom, please say it right now. Say it right now. It's not easy for her to teach me. So guys, this is ready. I'm just going to bring it out, and you have to be fast. Okay, the air fryer just beeped, so I'm just going to off. Thank God this one is ready too, so I'm just going to off the heat for a while. I don't want to be distracted. Let's face the one in the air fryer for a moment. So you have to be very fast. If you are slow, it will burn. So I just turned up the heat. Then we are going to allow this one to drain some oil. We are going to allow this one to drain some oil. So over to the air fried one. This is it. So this is the air fried one. Okay, it's giving the crunch, but I'm yet to taste it. So I'm just going to move this one aside, and then I'm going to put the air fried one here so that we don't confuse ourselves when we are tasting. Okay, so I actually noticed that it came out so, I don't like the color. It's just looking white and pale. Okay, let me just shift the camera so you can see the color compared to the deep fried one. So there is actually a trick I use when I try to air fry my fries. So I'm just going to use that trick now. Okay, so we are going to air fry another batch, but I think that the 180 degrees that we use works perfectly. So I'm just going to use this trick to enhance the color. Okay, so what I do to enhance the color is that I drizzle I drizzle a little oil. So let's see if that trick will work with my chips. So this is oil. So I'm just going to drizzle a little. So this is the spicy one. I'm just avoiding using my hand to touch it a lot. So I always use this trick when I'm, making my fries, and it makes it look deep fried than air fried. Okay, so I'm just going to line up this second set and also air fry it 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. So after the first 5 minutes, you flip, you turn it. Okay, so let's see if this will look any better. Okay, so this is it. But one thing to note is that this will take time. So you are going to be air frying all of this just so that you have to bring out time for it. Okay, so I just set that. Now I'm just going to turn on my heat, and then we'll come back to this place. Okay, so if you're just coming and you're wondering, we are making my favorite, or one of my favorite childhood snacks, which is potato chips. So this is a side hustle for some people, and if you are looking forward for a side hustle, you can always try this out. So like I said, I had to do the normal one first so that the taste will not be compromised. Okay, if I started with this one, you know that the pepper will get infused with oil, and it will affect the taste of the other one. So I had to take it bit by bit. So remember, do not overcrowd. Do not overcrowd. Okay. So this is the second batch, and I'm just going to pour it right here. Wow, that's quite crunchy. And remember, don't leave your potato chips for any reason and go somewhere else. Stay right there. Keep turning until it's done. So you have to stay right there and you have to keep turning it until it's done. So if you've been buying potato chips all your life and wondering how it's made, this is exactly how it is made. This is exactly how it is made. From the comfort of your home, with the ingredients you have available, you can make this anytime, any day. And if you have kids, especially the ones that can eat, they are old enough to eat crunchy stuffs, you can use this to keep them busy. And then, guys, if you would love to learn how I make my popcorn, drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Let's go live and make popcorn together. And if you're yet to start your yogurt business, you're your own, no, because me, I've done my part, and so many people have started their businesses already. The other day, I posted one of my students. She literally sent me a pack. Wow. So it makes me feel fulfilled, okay? So a lot of you are saying I'm selfless, I don't hold knowledge. That's the goals, because I just want everyone to learn. I'm not here to ask you to pay. I just want to share the knowledge. The sky is very, very big for all of us to fly. Very big. So you guys that have started, more grace, so higher. I wish you plenty, plenty customers that will not give you stress. Not the ones that will price you for Africa. So, guys, what I'm doing right now reminds me so much of childhood. So, if you used to buy potato chips while you were a child, or if your parents bought it for you while you were a child, my mom made it for us because she was in the business of potato chips. She supplied a lot of people. Did I take over? Yes, so I'm an Igbo girl, and money will not pass my back. If you're Igbo, can you put it in the comment section? So at a very young age, I started making my own money because there is so much money and there is money to be made and we have to make it. So this one is ready. I'm just going to take it out of heat, and then I'm going to put the final batch. Meanwhile, the one in the air fryer is already 5 minutes gone, so I have to turn it. So once I put the final batch of this, I'll go attend to the one in the air fryer so that it doesn't get burnt. Okay, so this is the last batch. So this is the last batch. Okay, let's quickly attend to the one in the air fryer. I'm a minute late, but it's all fine. So I'm just going to turn it. Just flip it so that the other side can also cook evenly. Wow, guys, this is hot too. And it's already in 180. The timing continues, okay? So here we are. So I'll just continue frying this. Okay, so this is the one that we just brought out. Looking all pink. Looking all pink. Guys, the crunch from this, I don't even know how to explain, but it's quite crunchy. It's so crunchy. This is a sample of the one from the air fryer, and this is a sample of the deep fried one. The deep fried one is actually looking better. But guys, no be looks we dey chop. Me, I'm more interested in my health than the looks. So this is just the last one. If you are a lover of chips, let me know in the comment section. And if you are just coming, you can drop a comment so that we also know you are here and give you a shout out, okay? And if you're wondering, my name is Chef Anna. I'm your host for today. Your chef, where do they carry last? So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to pour it out so I will have space for the incoming one. So remember, from the sieve directly to a flat surface so that it can cool. Okay, you don't want to pour it into a bowl. If you pour it into a bowl, it won't cool faster. So from the sieve to a flat surface, preferably a tray, any flat surface. Okay, once it's all cooled, you can now pour it inside an airtight container. Please never ever store a hot or a warm chips. It will not come out good, sincerely. It will just, it will make, like, it will form steam, like it will just form steam. And you know what steam is? It's going to condense and become liquid, and then it will just make your efforts to go in vain because the chips will just become soggy. So never ever pack a hot or a warm chips. That is why, from your oil to your sieve, once the oil is well drained, to a flat surface, and then from a flat surface, once it has cooled completely, emphasis on cooled completely. Oh, once it has cooled completely, then you can now pack it in whatever storage container, airtight, in whatever airtight storage container you have or you want to use. Okay, so this one is ready as well. I'm just going to take it off the heat. I'm just going to take this off the heat, and then your oil, you just allow it to cool. Then you can transfer it to a container and save it to use later. The one in the air fryer is ready as well. That was a coincidence. So this is the last batch. See how crunchy it looks. Oh guys, this was a wonderful section. So we'll just go over to this place right now. This is the much we've made from just two potato. Forgive my Igbo accent. So just from two potato, we made all of this. Just from two potato, we made all of this. Guys, isn't this so much? Isn't it a lot? So some of it is still warm. Okay, So this is the one from the air fryer. You can see it's looking better now. So this my trick actually worked. This my hack. It worked. So I'll show you. See the first one. You can see. You can see. So the first one is looking all white, but this one has similar looks with the fried one. So guys, this is what we have. So would you be trying this? I would like to know in the comment section. I would like to know in the comment section. We made plantain, not plantain. We made potato chips today. So you can see how crunchy it is. It's very crunchy. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear the crunch? Mmm, yummy. This one is the air fried one, so I'm going to be tasting this one for the first time ever in my life. So this is what it looks like. Wow. But this actually tastes nice one. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, Ijoma, make sure you try it. Whoa, where have you been all my life? Now I don't even know which one is more crunchy. Both of them are quite crunchy. They passed. For the crunch, they both passed. But the air fried one is going to be time consuming. That is all I can say. So it's going to be time consuming. You can see the deep fried one. I did all of this at or within the same time. I just made two batch of the air fried one. So the air fried one is definitely time consuming. Wow, this feels like home. Mommy, guys, take me back to the memory lane. Take me back to memory lane. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Wow, yeah, this is so good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I remember when we used to make this when we were small. Children around the neighborhood, they would just gather, they would just help out so that they can get a handful. You will see some of them trying to, pack. My mom would teach them how to pack. Then they will pack and give her. She will now staple it, in nylon. We used nylon to package back then. So she'll just staple it. So it just in case a child actually puts more than the quantity she will remove some, scale it well and staple it. So this took me back to memory lane. Guys, at this point, I'm in the mood to Netflix and chill. And guess what? I have some yogurt in my fridge right now. So I'm just going to pair this with my yogurt. I just saw one movie, I saw one thriller that I was going to watch. But because I was craving this, I decided to make this first. And thank God I did. So I'm just going to pair this with my yogurt and I'm gonna Netflix. I'm gonna Netflix and chill. Guys, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's weekend. I'm not going nowhere. So I'm just going to enjoy myself, okay? Wow. The crunch in this can last a lifetime. So to preserve this crunch, all you need to do, so I'm just checking it, so it's completely cold now. Like I said, never ever pack a warm or hot chips, okay? Don't ever, never, ever, ever do that. And reasons I have already stated. So always pack in an airtight container. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is so good. So, so good, guys. So good. So for this, I'm going to be using this container to pack. So whenever I want some, I just wish you all can hear the crunch. If you can hear it, can I see your comments? I can hear the crunch. I can feel the crunch. So guys, we are getting almost 2 liters of this potato chips. So just from 2 potatoes that we used, this is almost 2 liters. So this is how I still have some. There is still some in the sieve, but it's not yet cold, so I won't pack it now. So this is the last batch. I won't pack it now, it's not cold. So this is the one I will use on Netflix and chill. But these ones that are cold, there is no need to leave it outside so that air will not enter. Okay, so you can see this container is airtight. It's airtight, okay? So I'm going to be Netflixing and chilling with this once it's cold. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. Today we made potato chips wey go Harvard with we made 2 types actually, the spicy one and then the normal one, the everyday one. So having said all that, this is the end of this episode. This is actually the first time I'm coming live on a Sunday, and that's because I craved this. I wanted to make it, and I said, no, let me carry you guys along. So, this is my first Sunday live. Thank you guys for turning up and joining. I love you. I love you, Joma. I love you, Onyebuchi, Adama. I love you. Thank you for wishing my mom. Thank you for thanking her. This recipe was inspired and originally owned by my mom. Okay, the original one, like the normal one, was inspired and owned by her, but the spicy one was my initiative and my recipe. Okay, so this is it. This is the most, okay, and this is just the last batch. I'm going to be Netflixing and chilling with this. So guys, thank you so much for joining. I can't thank you a lot enough. So it's still hot, that's why it's still here. I'll just transfer it to the plate before I go Netflix. Okay, so we are going to be ending today right here and right now. See you next time in our next live. I don't know what we'll be doing next as the spirit leads. Okay, so but do well to join because it's definitely going to be awesome. Okay, so do well to join. Thank you. I have a lot of dishes to do. I have a lot of dishes to do right now. Please come and help. So bye guys. Ciao ciao. See ya.